Good afternoon, everybody. Every day I'm hustling and we're working. We're going to try and work. Waiting for Mama to pop in. She should be in here any second. There's the link, Resell King. Jenny's in the car. We gotta get some good stuff today, Jenny. I want to see it on video. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
We got Flip Mama coming in here in a second.
Okay.
We'll have some peeps in here.
Sounds good.
What's up, Just Me, Kathy? Cajun Roots Reseller, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Gotta put some light on. It's getting dark. There we go. We'll put some light on the subject. Oh.
Do you do your listings with phone, or do you do a combination of phone and camera?
I used to do them with just my phone and then finish it on my desktop or my laptop, but my camera seems to have too much glare on my photos, and it just doesn't look as good as I want. And my camera stinks anyway. I have just a cheap prepaid phone that I use, and it just doesn't take the greatest pictures. So I went to the camera and just my laptop now.
Yeah,
because I do a lot of international shipping, so I have to put in the Canada and the rest of the places that I choose to do it. So on the phone you can only do one, like, so I could do, say, Canada or or just the other one, and then I'd have to go back in and do it again. So I used to just do like just a picture with the phone, draft, and then go on the desktop and finish. But I do it strictly with I do it with the memory card. I have like a little slot I just pop in on my laptop, boop, and then I upload my photos. So it's pretty quick. It's not too shabby. How do you do them?
Well, I don't do it with a camera. I use my phone camera for everything, but sometimes I do it like you were saying, like save the draft, go over, put in some of the, it's a lot easier to type than it is to thumb.
Right.
So, but I'm starting to think that maybe I'll do that a lot more and just focus on like taking pictures, and then go back through and edit them as necessary, just to kind of like so I'm not wasting time going back and forth for each item. And
yeah, I find that's the best way. You could take a bunch of pictures, and then now you're just basically, you can have the items that you have at your feet. You can be sitting, and then you already have the pictures. You just add the picture. You got the description, and you can just physically touch the item if you need a couple of bits of information, like where it's made and stuff like that, and just kind of punch it in. Hey, Fat Girl Sang, how you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, like I've done a couple different methods, and I think that's the fastest. And then not only that, like, say you're not you're not at home, you're at the doctor's, or you're in line somewhere or whatever, and you have some time, and you could just you have the pictures already, depending on how you have them and stuff, and now you're listing when you're having some dead time, so just that gives you some added bonus.
Yeah, no, that's definitely another factor.
Yeah, because like even if I was short a little bit of information or whatever, at least I could put it up and then go back and edit it if I had to. Just to pop it in or whatever the case may be.
Hello, boys.
What's up, Mama? How are you doing today?
I am about work frazzled out.
Why?
Because I've been working hard today.
Have you? I slept till 2:00.
I've been painting too.
Painting?
Yeah.
You're a painter?
Oh no, I've been painting shutters. Nothing fancy.
I thought you were like literally doing like
No.
like a portrait or something.
No, I appreciate good art, but I am not an artist. An artiste.
Reselling Addict says Resale King never sits down. I see that. He's always moving around.
That's why he's 110 pounds wet. Hi, Kathy.
He's
Hi, Joe.
he's in the military, so he has to stay fit, but he probably just loves being on his feet running around. Some people can't sit, you know what I mean? So I can understand that. If I didn't work as much as I did in my other job, I'd probably be half standing up and running around and half sitting down.
Since he's left, what's his first name?
To be honest, I don't know.
Hmm?
I hate to say that, but I don't know. I just met him
Cannot
recently.
remember it. I'll ask him when he comes back.
Hi, Georgina. Nice to see you in the chat. Kelly Econ Mom Ward, what's up?
Scrappy's doing better, Kathy. He's in here. Do you want to see him?
I'm sure that's a yes.
Scrappy, come. Come here. He just burped.
You have oh, Brandon. Brandon, his name. I thought that's what I thought it was. But I didn't want to be wrong.
There you go. Say hi to Kathy. Say hi to Kathy. Say hi to Kathy.
I don't think he likes being alive. He's moaning and groaning over there like
he wants to be put down.
I can understand that. Some dogs don't like being carried.
He just ate. He just wants to burp, fart, and lay down.
Sounds like me on a Sunday.
Yeah, it does sound like you on a Sunday.
Kelly's getting ready to go to martial arts class and a Christmas party soon. That's awesome.
Yeah, I would not want to get caught in a dark alley with a PO'd Kelly, that's for sure.
Yeah, she'd probably take me down in 2 seconds.
Yes, she would. No questions. I'd hear a hey, and I'd be out before came out. Right.
She would get in some tiger claw stance, and I'd be in trouble.
Yeah, no kidding. She'd be like Crane. Hey, yeah.
That is an awesome, thing that Kelly knows, because I'm sure there's women out there that have been attacked and stuff, and protecting yourself is
sure.
Especially if you're a reseller, is got to be top priority. You know what I mean? So, because you are having full carts and you're carrying your purse that has money and credit cards, and it's easier for people to take off you or to try and take advantage of you because they think, oh, that's just a girl or a woman. And she knows black belt, or she's going to get her black belt, she said. So, in May, hopefully. So, she'll kick someone's butt.
I just made some fresh coffee and forgot it in the kitchen.
That sounds like almost an idea. I might need to make some myself.
You're welcome, Kathy.
Couple pickers in the house. What's up?
Couple of pickers. What's up?
They say a long time no see. Yeah, I was just live on someone awesome's channel. I think her name's Reselling Addicts. Her and Jeff, Jen and Jeff. We're going to the auction, so she had to drop the beard and the Reselling King, and we had to create our own little thing. But I get it, because you got to get that money, right? You got to get them items. And I wish there was auctions around here, man. I really wish there was. Kelly says, I don't carry a purse much anymore. I have one of them wallet phone cases. Yes, I have one too. They're awesome. My wife turned me on to it. Wherever my phone is. Where's my phone? I had my phone recently.
I hate cutting my bangs 10,000 times a week.
Here's my phone. Yeah, I have one of those phone wallets. They're awesome. Because I can put on my cards. Like I have my work ID, my thing for their little, they have a little like food market thing in our work. So I have my card for that, my credit cards, business cards for different people that I have. So I keep the main essentials in there. It holds about, I got at least 8 or 9 like thick cards in there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Awesome.
5. But like we have one of those, to get in the office at work, we have to put our card to the little security thing, almost like it's like a pass. Like if you ever, I don't know, Like they have them in like gels and stuff where you just swipe and then you get through. And that's what we have or whatever. So
Yeah, we used to have one of those at work too. I'm glad I'm not there anymore.
let me jump into
I'm
my
just reading the
YouTube channel.
chat. I'm tired, man. Tom's doing the trim in the bathroom right now.
Oh, really? What is going on with my internet right now? I'm trying to pull up my YouTube and it's like, brr. Is your bathroom almost done?
No, he's just doing the trim. I got we have two great big shutters. Hey, Resale King.
Yeah.
I forgot your name, baby. What's your name?
Brandon.
What?
Brandon.
Ah, you thought of it just at the last minute, didn't you, Nate?
No, I seen it in chat. That's what I thought it was, but I just, wanted to be right. I didn't want to call him the wrong name.
I forget everybody's name.
I mean, I go by King. That makes it easier. I'm in the military, so last name is always used anyway. And I played sports all through high school, so they use last names for that too.
Okay, whatever you want me to call you, baby.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's
okay. We'll see the next time I call you something. We'll see what it is. Might not be Brandon or King. I cannot find my soft tape measure. I have like 600 of them, and I cannot find one. Guess what movie I just got done watching?
What's that?
Well, listening to while I work. Goodfellas.
That's a good movie. I love that movie.
It is a good movie. And I did manage to get some work done while I was watching it too. And that's a miracle in and of itself. Robert De Niro is awesome.
I threw in there Cajun Roots Resellers link. Let's get him some subs, guys. Let's give him a little bit of support. Let's check out his journey. I'm gonna also sub them too. I don't know why I didn't have him sub because I see him in our chats and stuff. I'm usually pretty good with that. So 31. I'm 31. Woo-woo.
All right, now I'm mad.
I'm finishing my second listing from being live with Jenny. Jenny.
Run, Forrest.
Every time
run.
I ever think of like someone's name, or I'll say Jenny, I always think like Forrest Gump. Jenny.
Yep. Jenny.
Jenny.
Jenny. What do you mean, Jenny?
How's your eBay sales, Mama?
I only had one sale today.
Yeah, I had one yesterday, and it didn't go out today because I slept in. So I'm kind of upset.
I'm waiting for this wench to pay. You take an offer, they should pay right away.
It's like they don't see the like they don't. It's not like they log into eBay every day or whatever.
Oh no, she just sent me the offer. I accepted it. So she saw the acceptance. So pay for it. I would have sent it today, but she didn't pay for it. Oh. What's he singing?
Who? My son?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's just talking away over there. He's watching one of his shows. Some sort has something to do with that. That doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't?
So I'm going through this company for my merch, and they only put that one, and it links through eBay. So it's supposed to be like this pretty seamless process or whatever. But they only put one of each item up until it sells, and then it says I have to republish it to add it back in again. So
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, like say you wanted a mug, you're buying 2 mugs or something. Like
I'll bet you it's one of each item, not just one item.
Yeah, it's like one of each variant or whatever. But it should be like 2 or 3. Like I'd put at least like 3 of each item, available. So if someone bought one and then someone else bought one of the same size, it would be in stock. No, it doesn't work like that.
My world.
Cameron. These kids sometimes, I tell you what.
They're just being kids, Dad.
I know.
I'm just trying to understand what he's singing. You don't know how lucky you are, Nate.
Oh, I know. My kids are a blessing and a pain in the butt all at the same time.
I'd give anything to hear my granddaughter running around the house half naked singing.
I know, Mama. Soon it will be.
I know.
It'll be better for you.
I know.
You can always come to PA and see them.
I know. I know. At least I get to see your kids, right?
Right. You can see them anytime you want.
Oh no. I almost messed up.
What'd you do, Mama?
I almost took a... Oh, here's my coffee. I didn't forget my coffee. It's right here. I'm losing my mind, man.
Got Queen City Picker in the house. What's up?
Hi, Queen City Picker.
What else we have in here?
No, my granddaughter is actually 7. Although I haven't seen her in a year and a half since she was 5 and a half. My daughter's being a little stubborn right now, and she's hugging her all to herself and not letting anybody in the family see either one of them. 34.75.
Queen City Picker says he has 5 that hasn't paid yet today.
Wow.
Kelly she shipped 3 out. 1 of you sell so far. So 2 or she must have had some Amazon FBM.
Brandon means business. He's got a big old hammer in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do with it, Brandon?
Already, I was taking this shelf off. Already took it off.
That's a nice piece of pine you got there.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of it from the previous owner of the house.
Is that your attic?
This is the second story to my garage, my detached garage.
Ah, and that's your office?
No, this is where I store my listed inventory. The place I'm usually at is where it's where I store some of my unlisted inventory, and where I also do my shipping, my photography, and my general just working. And then the 2-car garage downstairs is where I store my unlisted, unsorted inventory.
Ah, do you and your wife own the property?
Well, my girlfriend lives here, and I own this house.
So you and your wife and your girlfriend?
No.
Mama.
Sorry. You never know. I mean, kids are really lax these days, you know? You can have, what's it called?
Poly.
Polyamorous.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know. I knew what you were talking about, though. So do you own the property?
Yeah.
Good boy. And how old are you?
23.
Good boy.
I wish I could say I own my house at 23. I still don't own my house. I have another 10 years to pay on it.
I owned a house at 19. My husband was 23. I was 19. That's still really good, especially in today's day and age, to own a home at 23. That makes me very proud of you, Brandon.
Oh, well, thank you.
That is quite the accomplishment. You should be very proud of yourself.
Yeah, the military makes it a little bit easier. They have the VA home loan.
Oh, yes, they do. They do.
A lot of people are intimidated by the thought of it, but my dad owns his own construction and renovations company. So when it comes to things like, that go wrong, he's always there to help me. And of course, he's taught me some stuff over the years.
Well, that's nice. So are you active military right now?
Yes, I work 5 days a week, 3 p.m. to 11:30. So.
What branch?
Air Force.
Air Force. Well, thank you for your service, son.
Well, thank you for paying your taxes.
Yeah, no kidding. Boy, do I ever. I sure do.
Trying to find comps on this.
Yeah, I was trying to find comps on some stuff earlier, and I could not find comps on it at all. This is 99.1.
BDC Pro in the house. What's up? That's a new name.
Where?
BDC Pro. It was up in the chat. I missed it.
Hi, Fat Girl Sewing. What up, girl?
Got Philly Picker in the house. What's up? What else we got in here?
No, Kathy, it's only polygamy if you're married, if you're all married. See, and that's where they go wrong. They could all live in the house and all live in sin, but no, they got to go and get married and make it official. And then that's how they get arrested.
Occasional Reseller says he didn't own his first 2 homes until he was 50. Now he has 4 and trying to sell 2. Wish I had that problem. I would love to get into property.
Yeah, that's my plan eventually.
Yeah, I mean, if you get in some rental, you can get some rental properties, and then that's just that's just revenue just coming in every month.
Yeah.
I mean, there's upkeep to those houses and taxes, but depending on where you live, you can usually make a hand and fist with what the taxes and everything is, and what the cost of upkeep of the property. Yeah, they are tough. I mean, it would depending on where you're at. I would never rent a house where I live. I mean, people are just ruthless and crazy with rental properties around here. But I mean, if I live closer to Pittsburgh or like in some of the bigger areas, I mean, you get some people that housing is in high demand and you're able to charge a premium, and then you can be really picky on who you want to rent to too.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If I ever had rental property, I would allow animals because too many people don't allow animals.
I would allow animals, but if the animal destroyed anything, then I'll just make sure that they're on the hook for it. And they would have to definitely have renter's insurance so that a lot of the stuff that would go wrong on their own behalf would be covered no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get this listing done. Amazon's been slow. It's been slow the last couple days. Only had $76 today so far.
Quit your bragging.
That's not bragging. That's bad. That's bad. That's really bad, especially for
Bad
me.
maybe for you.
Usually I'm at $200-300. $200-300 is like my like decent to good scale. Is usually what I'm at. I might have to go back and adjust some listings and really look over some stuff.
Oh crap. I forgot I didn't take pictures of this yet. Well, I got the draft done.
Well, these smash cans, people are charging an arm and a leg for them on eBay.
Dude, I keep picking popcorn out of my gums. Like popcorn was my breakfast, lunch, and dinner yesterday.
That's funny you mentioned that because that's the last thing I ate before I went to sleep.
We went and saw Jumanji yesterday.
Yeah, as you were saying yesterday. Yep, that's a good movie.
It was a good movie. Did you see it already?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we got it because it's been out a little while, hasn't it?
It just came out yesterday.
Oh, well, then I didn't see it then. I thought you were talking about a different one then.
No, this is the second one.
Or maybe it's the one that they almost make it. It's like sort of like Jumanji. I guess I was thinking. I can't remember the name. It was like almost like a game version that they had.
BDC Pro. Be careful, Brandon.
Yeah, I got help.
Well, you're not on the bottom though, so pray for the guy in the bottom.
Yeah.
Billy Picker says he's got a duplex. He rents to college kids. The rent I get is awesome, but every year I practically need to rebuild it.
Yeah.
College kids are brutal. Yeah, college kids are brutal, all right.
My uncle, he had a bunch of rental properties by our local college here it's California University. That's by like really close to us, and he had those for years. And the amount of money that he was charging per student, like they would put multiple kids in each house, was like $700 a person.
Right.
Like, and they were having eight or so people living in each house. I mean, he was making crazy money because it was on campus.
Yeah.
And his houses weren't anything to really hang a flag on, which I understand because those kids are going to tear it apart. Basically, like he said, he has to rebuild him or whatever. But man, the money that can be made there, holy moly!
The houses get tore up because the kids are constantly drunk.
Oh yeah, I mean they're partying. They have parties. People do stupid stuff.
I think in my son's age, they drank and stuff, but they were all chill because of the weed and everything.
I have a feeling a lot of it with him in those houses that where he's at. I think a lot of frats in those houses. So I mean that
Oh,
also plays a huge part into it. Now I'm not
yeah,
sure because I can't really remember because I was young because I used to go with him just to take a ride and give him a hand being a young kid or whatever. So it wouldn't be anything crazy what I was doing, but I was more or less like there for more support at that age. But yeah, I mean I'd go there and his houses were definitely party houses. Then he'd have people staying during the summer that needed a place to stay and basically staying there for free. And then they would be painting and kind of doing a lot of the work for it.
Oh, I know, mate.
So he would have people doing that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Let's see. Do I already have a draft for this?
I hate when I can't find anything I need. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Oh no.
I'll just get an Allen wrench. It's just kind of annoying lining it up. It's all right. It's inevitable.
I'm sorry, Kathy. I've been kind of having a all over the map day too, but I didn't take my meds today, so I can only blame myself.
I feel out of sorts myself. Just being sleeping as long as I did, like, kills my day.
Well, Tom's been painting, so I haven't wanted to go in and bother him. And my pills are in the bathroom, so I didn't want to bother him. My daughter's obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas.
Queen City Picker, you definitely want to watch that. It's a good watch. Especially if we've never seen it before.
I wish that these Levi's would fit my husband because these are nice jeans. Oh, these are women's. I wish these would fit me. Nice. I don't know how these fell through the cracks last week, but I got them now.
We're listening 2 done for the day.
Well, honey?
Got my second listing done today.
Good boy.
I need to grab a few things to the list. Oops.
Classic, relaxed, tapered, Levi 550.
You gotta hold the fort down moment for about 2 minutes.
All right, baby. I'll hold the fort down. Hi, Moronic Pest. How are you?
I'll be up in a few minutes.
That's okay, Brandon. I've done a live by myself for 7 hours before.
Oh, yeah?
You're looking at a pro, son.
A pro?
Oh, please. I find that hard to believe, Jenny, that you've been in chats and been completely ignored. Hi, Ansley. How are you, baby? Yeah, Kathy, Scrappy did not eat dinner last night, and so I was starting to worry a little bit, but we slept in yesterday, so he ate his first dinner a little late, and so I thought, well, maybe that's why he didn't eat. He got up this morning and he ate his dinner from last night, no problem. And then I fed him supper again tonight, and he ate it, no problem. So I was like, okay. But I put his blue capsule antibiotic in his dog food, right? And my husband said he looked in the dish and all he saw was the blue capsule. He ate all the damn dog food all around the blue capsule. He must have licked the blue capsule, all the dog food off the blue capsule, and left the damn capsule in the dog dish. So my husband put it in cheese and gave it to him. So he's doing good with the new dog food. We just picked up a case of it and for $40 for 12 cans. It's like $3.50 a can, but what are you gonna do? If it's good for his kidneys, then you got to do it. Whatever keeps the little bugger alive, right? Is Swamp Picker in here? Hello, Glenn. You want to jump in, Glenn? Nate will send you the link. You want to send Glenn the link, Nate?
Who?
Glenn?
Yeah.
Swamp Picker?
Yeah.
Oh, Glenn's coming in?
No, yeah, Glenn's in here, yeah. I'm trying to get him to come in. Yeah, he said he'd come in.
All right.
Thanks, Glenn. I like Glenn. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Every day I'm hustling. I got a whole box of jewelry today. What are you doing? Oh, God. Mommy shark. Daddy shark. Daddy shark. Daddy shark. Daddy shark. Then what's it go? Grandpa shark like this?
They all go like that.
Like, Grandma shark like this because her boobies are floppy.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, there's Glenn, Swamp Picker. Well, there's his chair anyway. He went to brush his hair.
Hey, you got to pull a line tamer in that thing. That's all good.
Gotta look pretty for us.
Right? You guys think I just woke up like this?
Since when? Look, I don't care if I look pretty for anybody.
Yeah, I didn't do anything in my hair. Okay.
Grimes finds in the house. So
Grimes finds, you get your butt in this chat right now.
I caught it right at the end of the premiere. Like I literally just got home.
Oh my God, he makes some crazy videos.
You saw when you dropping the safe off.
Yeah.
Dropping the safe
off the second floor.
The funniest part, he goes, "Now I could have made $500 on that, but what kind of video would that be?" That is true. I would rather have the video than have someone break the
link is right above you. Go up about 10 messages, and there's the link to get into the StreamYard. Get your butt in the StreamYard right now, sir.
Hey, Glenn.
How's it going, man? How's it going, Brandon?
I'm just working.
Yeah, I'll be here in a few minutes. I got to go to our work Christmas party. Then after I do that, I go to my second Christmas party my church Sunday school is putting on.
I wish my job had like a Christmas party, but at the same time, I don't even know what that would be like because.
Well, technically, I'm paying for it. It's not, no
I forgot that.
me and, the president, which is my mom.
I forgot that you work for. It's like a family business.
You are paying for the parties, and then you're going to a church party, so you definitely can't get drunk during the first one. Who are we looking at?
That's my mother.
Oh, your mom?
Hi,
Hello.
Mrs. King. How are you?
She's in West Virginia.
Oh, you raised a very nice young man, Mrs. King.
Yeah, I guess the audio isn't transferring back and forth very well.
She looks young enough to be my daughter.
She said you raised a very terrible young man.
I did not say that. Don't you lie.
No, she said that.
Don't you lie.
I'll be right back, though.
Okay, bye, honey. Daddy shark did do. Now I'm gonna sing that all the time, Nate. Thanks.
I'm sorry. I had to do it though. I have a multi-quantity of those.
Oh, how wonderful. How are you gonna keep the kids out of them?
I got the blue one. I got the yellow one. I got the pink one.
You're terrible.
They're water activated.
Oh, water activated.
Somehow they, even though they're like, I'm sure they're battery operated or whatever, but they work in the water. Let's see here. Let's see what these are going for first of all. Funk.
I'm just saying, like, don't expect the
Baby shark.
Get him himself.
He's giving it to his mother. I'm just saying, don't expect me to be like, a good boy and everything.
Hey, Justin.
Brandon, don't you be back talking your mother now.
He can hear that part.
He can hear us.
We got Resell King and Reseller King in the house.
Yeah, they were in the side chat last night or in some show. That'd be a neat show. The show, the two reselling kings.
The kings of the house. I think I seen Marie last night, Ainsley. I think they were in Tommy's chat. I was in and out of the chat a lot last night because I was trying to get some stuff done. And
Cajun, I'm in Baton Rouge.
You guys are probably in the same area then.
What's that? Oh, Lonnie's on he's actually in Denham Springs, which is across the Comet River, which is about 20 minutes away. Depending on traffic.
Listen to Ray Ray.
Oh yeah, they're going at it today. Especially Junior.
Come on, Mama.
We all got a nice sleep in today, and they're gonna be up for a while. My wife's cracking the whip, telling them to clean, so we'll see how that works.
Hey, Craig.
Hi, LSP.
What's up, Craig?
Hey, Tom.
Uh-oh, Glenn. Now people are going to be confused if it's Craig or Glenn or.
Yeah. I think a lot of people get mixed up a lot.
Yeah.
I'll start wearing a name tag. I think I got one right here somewhere. Somebody took it.
Yeah, when you said you were gonna send me a link, Nate, I had just laid down to stretch my back and relax for a minute. Take a break.
I
Hey,
was
Greg,
like,
I'll start wearing their,
Mama.
name tag.
Oh no.
Junior got it. Junior's his little baby.
I hit my thrift store up today, and they found. I don't know if I mentioned before. I found some snowshoes, brand new.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I bought 4 pair for like $2 a piece. And they're basically for a junior, like somebody up to 100 pounds with gear. You know what? They're not fancy, but they go around retail like 35 or so. I got them like for 26 plus shipping. But went there today, said, "Hey, I found some more." I said, so I'll take them.
Wow.
You
My brother-in-law used to do all that stuff when he was younger. He used to have snowshoes and all that. And let's see, my mom's 76, so my brother-in-law's 74. And up until a few years ago, he used to kayak and go on real long walks and stuff. And now that he's had a second lung surgery, they've taken about, between the 2 lungs, they've taken almost 3/4 of a lung. So he can't do any of that stuff anymore.
you probably need them if you have to go get the mail at the edge of the road. If you got a mailbox, like you said, on that up north on that. Look, I don't ever saw any Todd's videos. I mean, he uses snow blower to clean his driveway with. He has 3-foot snow banks in his yard.
I know he does. Hi, Dad.
I couldn't deal with that much snow.
Me either. I couldn't deal with it.
What's up, Destiny?
Not saying if you did live in it, you might get used to it and all that, but
it would be another chore that you just have to do all the time. You know what I mean? Nothing.
Well, growing up in it too,
we get a lot of snow in Michigan because we've got all the lakes around us.
Right. Growing up in it, one thing, but like say all of a sudden I got a new job way up north, and I'm going, okay,
Like, what's a big snowfall for you, Glenn? Like, what would be a big snowfall for you? Something above average.
Above average. I think we had like 3 inches one year.
That's above average?
Yeah.
That's a light dusting.
Powdering, we get powderings every, maybe.
That's light dusting for Michigan. What about you, Nate?
What, our average snowfall, or?
Yeah. Like, what would be a big snowfall?
6
above
inches.
average.
6 inches.
And that's not really a lot. You're in PA. People would think probably, 10 and 12.
Right.
Yeah, like
that's different, the east versus the west. In Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's a pretty big state.
Yeah, because like I'm in the southern, southeast side of PA, so I'm not in the mountains. The mountains get hammered, and people that are closer to Lake Erie will get hammered because the lake affects snow. And basically, like, if I would drive like an hour and a half north, like from that point on is where like they get hammered, like with a foot and a half. Sometimes, they'll get hammered. And then down in Maryland, it's funny because like we're like in this, like, it's almost like we're in a safe zone for the most part. And then down there in Maryland, they'll get hammered even more. Sometimes they'll see 3 foot of snow just come out and hit them. I don't know if it has anything to do with the amount of water that's around them or not, but yeah, it's not as bad here. Like when we get snow, it's like, we'll get like 2 inches a lot of the time. Like they always call for a little bit more, but we never really get hit. And then like, I mean, we've gotten hit heavy, but it's very rare and in between, like we had a couple blizzards where we got a foot or a foot and a half or whatever. But
that's what Tom's saying about like 1 inch of snow. Now, if this forecast like snowfall, like say after 1 o'clock or 12 midday, they say guarantee 1 inch, they'll shut the schools down before, because they don't want kids getting stuck at school.
Right.
All that.
Snow days in Florida are like the hooky days. You just say that you got snow, and then you just don't go to school. For us, it's a shutdown thing. We can't even run sometimes, depending on how much snow we get. They're very conservative with with the 2 hour delays and stuff around here. Like if it's cold enough, they'll shut it down for 2 hours so it warms up the school. I guess I don't know. It's like they got to warm up the school, I guess, or something. But if it snows or we get a decent amount of snow, they'll give us 2 hour delay to get everything cleaned up because our city crews stink. They stink.
Yeah, we don't. Well, some places aren't set up with salt trucks and all that, And then,
Well, I mean, like, we have salt trucks and all that. It just,
yeah,
we don't have like a huge crew because we're a very small city and a city that is having some economic cash problems, I guess, because, our city as a whole is actually kind of big for us being a smaller city, but the amount of abandoned houses and all that and so forth is very big in our area because of the plague.
I think the greater Baton Rouge area is between 800,000 or 1 million, maybe. As far as the greater Baton Rouge area.
Let me see if I can look up the population of my city. I don't know how accurate this will be.
But when you start spending millions of dollars on snow equipment, or just salt equipment and trucks, they say, well, it doesn't benefit for 3 days of snow. We just better off, taking the loss.
Okay, it says the population of my city at the 2010 census was 7,700, but I know that's not as high as it used to be. I know it's lower now. It says in 2000 in 1940 we had 20,000 people living here, and then in 1990 we had 13. Wikipedia has a pretty good thing. That's why I put it. I just slapped it in Google. What's my population, and that's what they had for us. But yeah, I mean, our area was a steel town, and they closed the mills down and all that stuff, and all the jobs. And I mean, Monessen used to be a very poppin' area. We used to have a very nice downtown area with a lot of shops and stuff like that. And then after the mills left, so did a lot of the people because they had to go move elsewhere for jobs. And then, after all that happens, I mean, then you got the plague of drugs and stuff that hits our area because people need to make money. And so they go to that versus, working a job, or they do both. And
do you know what mine is?
It's hit our town hard. What's that?
As of 2017, mine was 76,000.
Damn.
I never knew 76,000 people lived in my city.
Johanna, hello. How you doing?
I would have never thought that. Hey, Johanna.
Yeah, I would, if I had to guess now, it's probably like 5,000 people that are in my city. We're if you look at the map, we're big, but it's not.
You're rural.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It just you add in all the people that have houses. Like people will buy houses in our area just for tax write-offs, if that makes any sense. And then they'll just sit on them and then just pay the taxes, and that's kind of it.
Why is it a tax write-off?
I don't know. That's what people were telling me, that they're able to write it off as a tax write-off.
Well, I think usually in a couple of years you might got capital gains and all that kind of stuff. I don't really understand all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they literally just buy the house and then it'll sit. Like there's 4 houses around me. Like my house, and then in my alley, there's 3 houses lined up, back to back to back. They're all abandoned, and the same person I think owns 2 of the houses. And he's some big New York real estate guy supposedly or something, and that's why he bought them it was a cheap tax write-off for him or whatever. So I don't know how that works, but that's what they said. That could be totally false, but
maybe a tax write-off because it's a loss. But that's for somebody that's got big time money, not the person who's trying to make an investment.
Yeah, and the thing, it stinks. Like, yeah, they're paying taxes on it, but now it's just a blight property where people are just it's going to sit, and people are going to break into it and do crazy things. With crazy things can happen, like people, you know, um, see people that will break in there that are homeless and do all kind of illegal stuff in it, and it's just a shame that that's what is happening. They should really try and outlaw stuff like that because it hurts our city because it's less people that can buy that house and make it something nice or
Right.
something with it.
Absolutely.
That's one of the cases where tax
You need to
write-offs
run
really
for
hurt.
office, Nate.
Me? No. I don't want anything to do with politics.
Well, any of those shows tonight? Whatever going to happen tonight?
What's that?
Any shows tonight? Auctions or anything tonight? I know usually MSP does this auction around like 7 o'clock. I didn't know. He's only got too much shows to do. I think he's not doing it anymore for next year.
Yeah, there's I think MSP and then
Thelma's doing her jewelry auction in an hour.
and I think Donna's doing something, I think. And then I don't know if the Bad Boys of Reselling are doing a show today or not. I'm not 100% sure on that. They usually do, so
Right.
I'd probably guess. Grimes always does something a lot.
Yeah.
Does a lot of videos.
He's watching a movie with the little woman.
Trying to think who else does something. I think What the Hells usually does something. I think on Saturdays.
Well, I know that usually the Hells and all them do something Sunday. I know.
Maybe that's right.
Yeah, Sunday because they like the last between 7 and 10 o'clock. Usually it's the Hells, Grimes, and Storage Auction Pirate and George or whoever, those guys.
Yeah. Yeah, Saturdays used to be very crowded. Now it's kind of a little bit of an opening because Pat doesn't do every Saturday anymore. He kind of does it like twice a month or once a month.
Oh, guys, I'm taking off. I got like I said, be over there at 4:30.
All right, man. Thanks for coming in, hanging out with us.
Okay, thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
See y'all, man.
See you later.
Night, anybody.
Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Sounds like a good guy. I like him.
Yes, he is a very nice guy.
I get to do a multi-listing. I haven't done one of these in a while.
It took me forever to figure out how to do a multi-listing.
Really?
The first one I did, yes.
Thing I don't like, you have to do like one picture of like all the products, and then you have to do individual pictures for the other ones so they know what they're buying. Because a lot of people will say like, if you don't, I'm like, oh, I thought I was getting all of them. So it's just like, got to cover your butt. People don't look at the descriptions or anything like that. They just look at the picture and go, I like that, and I buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the search stuff that we put in is more just for them to find it, and everything else is just more work for us. All right, because I think Donatella does something today. I think she does an auction today. I'm not 100% sure to be honest, but she usually does something almost every day. Justin Jacobs in the house. Did you ever get your page figured out, Justin? Lisa C, how are you? Always nice to see you.
Wow, nice score, Lisa.
Yeah,
good
that's
job,
awesome.
Joanna.
That's awesome, Lisa C. Oh, free is for me, especially if it's new and sealed. That's awesome.
Rara's not very happy today, is she?
It's Junior. He.
That was Junior?
Yeah, he's crying. You'd be surprised some stuff sometimes will it might not be popular, but people still buy it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would lot them up either by genre or by group, or there's a bunch of different ways you can kind of lot those up depending on what you got. I would look them up and see, just double check because some of the stuff sometimes you'd be surprised. I sold a rap CD. It wasn't. I mean, it was a bigger artist now because of what he turned into, but it was like one of his like first CDs or second CDs.
Who's the artist?
Let me, what the heck?
I have a fear of an alien doing that through my window one day. An alien's head coming just that way through my window, because my window when I was growing up, you could see, to the outside through the top of it, but you couldn't see in the bottom part. And I just always knew an alien was going to stick his head sideways in my window like that. So you doing it with a duck. It may have been a duck, but I saw an alien.
By Cajun Rich Reseller.
Huh?
Cajun Rich Reseller. They're leaving. She has to go pick up the hubby from the airport.
Goodbye, Cajun. Cajun.
Yeah, for box sets, that's even better. Those usually do pretty good.
Yeah, well, Scrappy.
What's Scrappy doing?
Scrappy wants out. Just a minute.
He's acting up like my kids.
Come on. Out you go.
Lisa, what you doing? Couple of pickers, what you doing? Come hang out.
Oh, she got a lot of box sets too. Lisa C hit the load.
Yeah, those like I said, yeah, those do really good. People like those because it's like the whole collection of whatever they're doing. A couple of pickers is working. Sorry, we're working. I think they just like to scream just to scream, I swear. Because it's not like they're like hurting each other. It's more like, hey, you got my stuff.
But you know what? I mean, I enjoy it. I like to hear it. It's refreshing to me. And, it's things that I just don't get to hear anymore. So I like to hear it.
I'm glad you do, because it drives me nuts.
It might annoy other people, but it doesn't annoy me.
It drives me cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs a lot. That's right, then next time.
There's Brandon with a Every time he comes past that camera, he's going to be doing something different.
He's trying to give us a few laughs. Lisa says she has that tune out button. She says, I hear nothing.
Yeah. Moms have that.
Yeah, I have a tune out button too, but every once in a while I have to run in there. Hey, what are we doing? These baby sharks are going for a few dollars on the on eBay here, so we're gonna post them.
Oh yeah.
I figured they'd be pretty good, especially now for Christmas. Oh wait, that's the default photo.
Brandon, do a dance for us.
Do a little dance. Make a
Do
little
a dance, Brandon. I know you can hear me. Do a dance.
Not at the
dance.
moment.
Do a dance, Brandon. Come on. Shake it, Brandon.
I hit a button on my computer. I don't even know what this is.
Yeah, why?
What's this button?
Yup, I sure have. My dog just peed
In your house?
on my new mat.
Oh no.
He was probably wanting to go out, and my husband wasn't paying attention.
I thought you took him out whenever you said he had to go out.
When he wanted to go out of my room.
But he wanted to go out now.
I guess so. My husband wasn't paying attention to him.
So how did Hip Hop and Daddy like being on live the other day?
What? What'd you say?
How did Hip Hop and Daddy like being on live the other day?
He didn't like it at all.
No. Not at all. Like he hated it. He was mad at you.
No, he does not like it. At all.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. Always is. That's my life.
My wife doesn't like being live either, but she comes on every once in a blue moon. She does really good when she does.
I just let him out like not even maybe an hour ago. I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go clean up this mess, okay?
All right.
Because I'm sure it's still sitting there.
Oh,
I'll be back.
okay. Brandon, what you doing, bud?
I'll just transfer some records from here to the truck for tomorrow. I go to the flea market.
Oh, you're going to flea market?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and stuff.
Where are you located at?
Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
What about you?
I'm right by Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm about 20 minutes or so from Pittsburgh. Yeah, there's no the garage sale season and all that type of stuff is basically dead. Now it's all Facebook Marketplace, and I don't know how it is in your way, but in my area it stinks. But I heard some people have some success on it, but
There's probably still be some storage unit options. I don't know if you're into that.
my buddy Pittsburgh, we do a show together, and he was looking at some auctions before he went to Disney, and it's something that I told him that I would definitely be interested with him, because if it was me by myself, I could do it, but it would be a lot harder for the fact that I don't have a van or anything to use. I would have to literally rent a U-Haul or something. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it would just be very costly for me at the time, and because I couldn't do it in a bulk fashion like maybe some other people. So it would just eat up a lot of time, and it'd be a little more risky for me right now financially. So, because you buy a locker, you're bidding on what you see value wise, and hoping that the stuff you don't see is going to be a lot of money, or your huge profits and stuff. So for me, I just can't risk that type of money right now. I just need to keep like plugging away and building the business up the best I can.
Nothing wrong with that.
There was nothing to clean up. Tom threw the mat outside.
Oh no! Why did he do that? He just didn't want to clean it.
Yep.
Well, then that gives you full thing to buy a new one, right?
I just bought that one for $10. I'll give it a good hose down and scrub it and bring it back in. Let it dry and bring it back in. It's probably gonna freeze though.
Oh no!
I like to dip my Ritz cracker in coffee. Brandon, how long you been using that room?
I don't know, going on about 8 months.
So you know them. Somebody in the chat said it's going to get hot come summertime.
Yeah, it does. I have a fan up here, but eventually we'll have an AC unit as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm never up here typically long enough to really suffer too much from it. But my plan in the future is to get a mini split full system, so it's not gonna be bad after that. I'm just gonna have it temperature controlled all the time at that point.
That is the squeal of a little girl.
I didn't hear that one. My mic or my headset blocked that one, but it probably was. Either that or Junior, because Junior hits those high pitches pretty frequently. Like that one.
That was Junior.
Mm-hmm.
Something about a Ritz cracker dipped in coffee. I don't know what it is.
Is it Mama approved?
Mm-hmm. It is mama approved. But then you can't leave it in there too long because then it'll break off and then you got Ritz cracker in your coffee. And I can't drink it with Ritz cracker in it.
Uh, one thing, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything today other than some gummy bears. Probably gonna go live for a little longer.
It's fine, honey.
My kids are being bad, and I gotta eat. The screen.
Well, you can cut it off now if you want.
No, not yet. Soon. I'll be right back.
Now he's got me singing that damn song. Baby Shark. I think when I'm done, I'm going to go make myself a Jack's pizza. And they're super thin. They're like paper thin. If my husband wants some, he can have some. And then I'll probably chill the rest of the night. Thelma's auction's on at 6. And since I slept through her entire auction last week, I have to be there tonight for sure. Well, I want to be there. It's not like I have to be there. I want to be there to support my friend. And I know I'm too broke to buy anything, so I don't have to worry about that. Although, that's not stopped me before.
Baby Shark is a YouTube sensation.
Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark. Mommy shark do 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 do, mommy shark do 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 do, mommy shark do 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 do, mommy shark. Daddy shark do 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 do. You get the idea?
Got it.
Well, I know you got it. You ain't got no choice but to get it.
Right.
I think what you need to do is go grab a baby and just sit and love on them, Nate. I think that's what they really, really need. Know what I'm saying?
I do that all the time.
Give a glass of wine to Mama.
You want me to give Mama a day off? Oh, no.
Hey, come get this.
Hold on. Right back. Wait,
I heard you get yelled for. Mama hustling is at the end of her rope. Nate, why don't you just end this? Why don't you just end this and go back and eat with your family? Know what I'm saying? You're on mute.
What's that?
Why don't you just end this and go have dinner with your family? Because I heard her yelling at you.
She's down to me because she's frustrated. That's why. The kids are on rare form today.
And yet, Amber wants more.
Hi, Donna. Are you doing a auction tonight?
Hi, Donna. It's never too early to go to bed for the night.
For me, it is because I woke up at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
I could not get to sleep right now. It's just
That's a little different.
Not possible for me. Quincy Picker says, boy, Brandon is a worker.
Yeah, he is. He never sits still.
See, what you're doing is a good footage. People like seeing like people run around and do what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
You would set it on like if you had a GoPro, you could set it on what is that feature called? It like fast forwards through all of what you're doing.
Time lapse.
Yeah, that's it. Time lapse. You do like a time lapse, but like you're running around your little area. You could throw that in like a part of your video or whatever. Like we're gonna do this, and this, and this, and just time lapse it. People, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't make as many videos as I should. I just forget about it. I always.
Couple of pickers says, Tom, that young man makes me tired just watching him.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like reselling as much as I do, because there's a lot of sitting involved for me, and I don't get to sit, very much in my other job. I'm very much on the go, like how Brandon is, just running around, just doing all types of different stuff. So when I come home, I enjoy the booty in the chair. It allows
Understandable.
me to rest my body, but my mind can do the work. Because now it's just like, well, what am I doing? What do I got to do now? What do I have to add? What do I have to start? I hope I hit promoted on that.
I might go make myself something to eat because those crackers didn't do it.
Well, if you're rolling, I'm gonna shut her down then.
Okay, baby. As soon as I'm done with this listing.
Because I'm gonna eat too. So I don't think that's good live footage for the world.
Yeah, you need to eat, baby.
I don't think people want to see sauce in my beard.
No. Nope, shut her down, Nate.
All right, we're gonna shut her down because Mama said so. So, for all of you that stay and watch, thank you. I really appreciate your support. Monday we'll be on Tommy's channel for our morning show, 10 a.m. Eastern, The Bargain Effect, and it will be on my channel on Wednesday and Thursday next week because Anthony will be still at Disney. But I appreciate all your support. Thanks for coming hanging out.
Who do you have on? Who do you have coming on?
On Monday, we have Tracy coming on Monday.
Yeah, I thought you snagged somebody else, or maybe Tracy was who you snagged.
No, I forgot. I have a couple of pickers coming on Wednesday. I forgot.
Yes.
I just forgot about that. A couple of pickers, I'm sorry, coming on Wednesday. So
that's what mamas are for.
Got to be there. I have to make the thumbnail tonight, so this way I can start promoting it, making everyone come in for it. So
I thought you had somebody else coming on.
I had a brain fart for a second, so I'm glad you said something because I would have totally forgot.
I knew you had somebody else coming on. I thought.
I'm gonna try and get one more person for Thursday. We'll see who we can get together.
If you absolutely have to have somebody and you can't find anybody, I'll do it.
Mama's to the rescue if I need her.
Mama to the rescue if you need me. You know you can always count on me if you need me. You boys know that.
No, I know that. I know if as long as you're not shopping, if you're home, you'd come on live with me. So I always appreciate
That's right. If I'm home, I'm available. That's what Thelma does. She calls me the spur of the moment and goes, "Let's do a show today." Okay.
Sometimes sporadic is the best.
Whatever you need. What's it going to be about? Oh, I want to interview you on blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Also, if anyone wants to do a collab with me on have me on their show or anything, I'm always available. Hit me up. I have Instagram and Facebook. It's all on my page on the channel art. You just click it and it'll get me. I have my email in there too. So,
hi, David.
Yeah, I'd love to jump on too sometimes. I don't always just run around. I can sit down.
You can sit still, Brandon.
If I need to, if I must.
Yeah, we'll have to get together and set something up. We'll do something.
Well, thanks for having me on.
All right, buddy. Add me on.
Have a good day, baby.
Add me on Instagram or Facebook, Brandon. We'll talk. We'll figure out what we can do.
What's your full name?
On Instagram. Hold on, I have to double check it because it's something crazy.
Facebook first.
Facebook, just my personal is Nate Dizzy. Nate, NANTE and then DIZZY.
It's Dizzy.
It's my nickname.
Nate Dizzy.
If I tried my last name, no one would be able to find me. It's
wouldn't.
It's like my YouTube, but crazier.
I love Nate with all my heart, and I can't even pronounce his last name.
All right, everyone. Have a great night. Make sure to like the video on your way out. I appreciate it. See you later.
Bye, guys. Bye, Brandon.
Bye.
Goodness.